Did you know that one of the shortest wars in history lasted less than 40 minutes? The Anglo-Zanzibar War, which took place on August 27, 1896, is renowned for its incredibly brief duration and dramatic circumstances. Here's an intriguing look at this historic conflict that unfolded in less than an hour. The background. The war occurred in Zanzibar, an island off the east coast of Africa. The conflict was between the British Empire and the Sultanate of Zanzibar. The war was rooted in the struggle for control over Zanzibar following the death of Sultan Hamud bin Muhammad in 1896. The British, who had significant colonial interests in the region, supported a rival claimant to the throne, Sultan Khalid bin Bargash. The spark. Sultan Khalid bin Bargash seized power in Zanzibar following the death of the previous sultan, who was a British ally. This action was viewed as a direct challenge to British influence and interests in the region. The British authorities, seeking to maintain their influence, issued an ultimatum demanding that Sultan Khalid step down. When the ultimatum expired, the British took military action. The conflict began at 9:02 a.m. and ended just before 9:45 a.m. on August 27, 1896. In total, it lasted approximately 38 minutes. The British forces, equipped with modern artillery, including naval guns and a small fleet of ships, quickly overwhelmed the relatively small and poorly equipped Zanzibari forces. The British bombardment caused significant damage to the Sultan's palace and military installations. The war resulted in around 500 Zanzibari casualties compared to just one British sailor injured. The minimal British casualties highlighted the overwhelming technological and strategic advantage they had. Sultan Khalid bin Bargash fled the palace during the bombardment and sought asylum in the German consulate. The British swiftly installed a puppet sultan who was more favorable to British interests. The quick resolution of the war solidified British control over Zanzibar and influenced the political landscape of the region for years to come. The Anglo-Zanzibar War is often cited as the shortest recorded war in history, demonstrating the stark contrast in military capabilities and the rapid pace at which colonial conflicts could be resolved. Despite its brevity, the conflict had lasting effects on the region, reinforcing British influence in East Africa and shaping the future of Zanzibar. The war was so brief that some historians and enthusiasts have used it as a fascinating example of how geopolitical tensions can lead to extraordinarily quick and decisive military engagements. The Anglo-Zanzibar War remains a remarkable chapter in military history, illustrating how a combination of political intrigue, colonial ambitions, and technological superiority can result in an extraordinarily brief yet impactful conflict.